Sometimes one has to fight for a happy ending.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, The Lost Chevalier, and you're welcome back to Bad End Theater. I think there is not a happy ending in this. It's a shame, but I think there is not. So let me see. Granted the day off. The owner brings the maiden to the castle. I need to be disloyal. She needs to be antisocial, obedient, trusting. Antisocial, obedient, trusting. Antisocial, obedient, trusting, resolute, merciful. Resolute and merciful. Resolute, merciful. Let's go. Tell her stop yelling. When the maid realizes you're not going to hurt her, she regains her composure. Now she started to target your friends, blah 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 blah. I believe I already did all of this. I need to be disloyal. Yeah, of course we're gonna kill the Overlord. To your surprise, the Overlord spares you. Or maybe she'd rather see you suffer instead. Looking around, you have just gone from one dead end to another. The maiden is crying, the hero is silent. You all burn together. Well, I'll be them. Underling to end. No matter the perspective, the true ending remains the same. That was make it true. You couldn't resist seeing it for yourself though, could you? I wonder what will happen when you collect them all. I hope that something good happens, I guess. Will you give in to despair or... A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter 3. Reset the stage. Lost letter 3. My love, I have been feeling a little depressed lately. Many patrons have come to my theater, but none of so far have stayed to experience every detail it is in its entirety. The critics haven't exactly been kind, but I understand. My stories aren't exactly crowd pleasers. Despite that, you will always listen to the very end, and I'm grateful for that. Hope to see you again soon. Forever yours, Tragedy. Huh. Interesting. Give me a second, I have a call. Okay, let's continue, and everything's done. Now let's go to the maiden. We need to go. Oh my god, this is a weird way. We need to be the Overlord needs to be antisocial. So she needs to be antisocial. Antisocial. Or she could be actually social. There is no need to be antisocial, so let us not be antisocial actually. So not antisocial. No antisocial will lead me here. Stay with the Overlord. Diplomatic, disloyal. Diplomatic, disloyal. And merciful. Merciful. Diplomatic, disloyal, merciful. I'm so... Oh my god. Okay, you are the maiden, blah 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 blah. Introduce yourself, hello. He said, okay, here we go, here we are. The Overlord spares the underling. You feel relieved, but does it make any difference? Will you all burn together? Maiden's true end. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter number 2. It can't end like this. Keep collecting bad ends for now. Huh. What? What? My love, I have finally fulfilled a childhood dream of mine. Yes, that's right. I opened up my very own theater. You will be so proud if you could only see it. I know how much it would have meant to you to be at my side on opening night. I'm sorry for going ahead without you, but I thought if my theaters could become world famous, then maybe you might hear of it. wherever you are. Forever yours, tragedy. Okay, the last one is from the hero perspective. We can go this way. The hero flees from the demons. Diplomatic. Everything is fine. Disloyal. So, only disloyal and merciful. Disloyal and merciful. We need to be polite. Flee like a coward. Ask if they will let you in. They are also good. Ask the maiden what's going on. She explains that everything is fine. You pause when you see a group of suspicious demons standing near the entrance. They are talking about assassinating their overlord. This proves to you that demons really are foul creatures. We have to tell her about this. You don't understand what the maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They are all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. And those same creatures have just noticed your eyes dropping. The maiden takes off into the castle and you have no choice but to follow. I'm recording everything's correctly, right? Yes, everything correct. You burst into the overlord's room. The maiden frantically tries to communicate what you just overheard. The demon underly is barging next, calling you liars. It's followed by the group from the entrance, who shifts the blame back to the little one. These demons only care about themselves. How can they be? Is she going to kill as a retribution? It continues to cry and make excuses, but the overlord does nothing. To your surprise, she let it go. Are demons capable of mercy? You guess it doesn't matter now. You will all burn together. Heroes to end. A letter flashed down from beyond the curtain. You found letter number 1. Reset the stage. My love, it just isn't fair at all, isn't it? For them to force us apart like this, it's unreasonable, cruel. I have to find an outlet for this grief somehow, so I decided to write, and I will keep writing until the day you find me once more. And then maybe we could read a story together. I'm waiting for that day. Forever yours, tragedy. Wait. No, this can't end like this. Congratulations, you have explored every path I had to offer. Thanks for playing. No. No. It can't end like this. There goes like this. Stay on chat. Diplomatic. Go. So. Diplomatic. Disloyal. Diplomatic. Made in a hero go. Trusting. Resolute. Trusting. Resolute. Oh. What is this? It can't end like this. You want to answer the maiden's prayers. You have decided to find a way to save everyone. But retracting the paths you have seen so far, there doesn't seem to be any room to avoid a bad ending. Is there really nothing you can do to keep them all from getting killed in the end? If there is nothing you can do by acting from within their story, maybe it's time to take things into your own hands. What the? Oh my god, what is happening? On fire, on fire, on fire, on fire! Oh Jesus, this has turned... What? You boldly insert yourself into the story and use your incredible power to wrap everyone to safety. You didn't know you could do that, but what's going on in here? You take a moment to get a good look at yourself. You are you, but why are you pitch black? You feel that this body doesn't accurately represent you, but you move past it. The hero, maiden, underling, and overlord have been staring at you too. They look like they don't really know what they're supposed to do right now. You guess that's because you are usually the one guiding them. What will you say to them? Hey guys! You smile awkwardly and introduce yourself. The maiden is the first to respond. My prayers have been answered. You must be... her god? No, you're barely the player. If there was any god here, they will be the final boss. That's how these role-playing games go. Now you realize what the real true ending it must be. Now, enough of this. I admit I have been encouraging you all along, but a self-insert story, how pays. You watch helplessly as tragedy descends from the heavens. You didn't honestly believe you were the only one who could force your way onto this stage, did you? I am the narrator, storyteller, god of this world. Call me tragedy if you like. Darkness envelop your party. You don't mind if I send off them back to relieve one of the many bad endings, right? You are alone in the darkness with me, tragedy. I sincerely hope you have been enjoying your time in my theater. Though I can't abide you stealing the show without permission. It's quite disrespectful. I want to see something new. I'm sick of all these bad endings. Then, frankly, you should never have come to a place called Bad End Theater. Haven't we already been over this? You think defeating me might just be the only way to see a better ending? It's all that's left for you, isn't it? Well, this sounds like it could be entertaining. Show me what you got. Time to fight God. Oh my god, this is getting crazy. The stage is set for your final battle against me, the god of this world. What will you do? How would you fight against tragedy itself? I'd love to see it. Defend. You try closing off your heart to protect yourself, but it doesn't make you feel any better. Oh, is that all? You will never defeat me like that. Well, let me try it again. Attack. You try your best to tear me down, but you can't seem to do any damage. You don't truly exist in this world after all. Perhaps you don't understand just how outclassed you are here. Oh my god, behold my beautiful tragic tales. Doesn't seeing them all again make your heart ache? You have witnessed all 41 of my painstakingly crafted endings. You must be as much of a masochist as me. I command your trueness. Surely these characters have a special place in your heart. They are still suffering backstage, you know. It's a shame they couldn't make it here, to the end of the world. That's right, you come here to save them. You can't do this alone. Oh my god, this is getting out of hand! Call your friend to join the battle. Summon. You find the hero in his home, hunched over a sewing table. Your sudden intrusion scares the hell out of the poor guy. Are you some kind of demon? You explain that no, you are not a demon. You are... How can you explain it in a way the hero can understand? Instead, you ask what he's sewing. Oh, this? I craft all my hero's gear. You sense his pride in his hobby. You wonder if the costumes are what attract him to the role of hero. Would you like some clothes? You don't seem to be wearing any. You remember the state of your body and decide that, yes, some clothes from the hero would be nice. He is overjoyed by your answer. Apparently his outfits are too gauntly for the other townsfolk, so no one else wants them. The true end for the hero suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change his fate. I can make a living as tailor rather than a hero? Please tell me what I can do to reach the dream. The hero will now fight alongside you. Wow! I agree to follow you, but I didn't expect to face something like this. The hero has arrived. We really couldn't have a final boss battle without him. You are the one who's been killing us, murderer. I can't truly call myself a hero until I see you defeated. We'll see about that. Try the attacks with a terrible fate. Ow! Willpower justice. I will summon all of them. You happen to find the maiden as she exits the church, her heart set on meeting a demon. Perfect timing! She approached you, having already taken notice of your other form. Excuse me, are you a traveler? I have never seen anyone like you before. You explain that no, you are not a traveler. Well, maybe you are in a sense. You have come all this way. The maiden regards you with excited curiosity. Then perhaps you might be a demon. I was hoping I would meet one today. You think of all the terrible fates that hope will bring about. She is the catalyst of this story after all. My role as a maiden is to be captured by the Overlord, but you see, I have grown so tired of waiting. You remember this part. She wanted to understand her role better, and so... You ask what it is that she's really hoping to gain from this. The maiden is confused by your question. Perhaps it was as simple as wanting to reach the place she left like she belonged. The true end for this maiden suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. If there is something I can do to find fulfillment, then please guide me. The maiden will now fight alongside you. What is this horrible creature? You wound me, dear maiden. Is tragedy really such a terrible thing to behold? I remember now. I remember all the awful things you put us through. Then this should be familiar to you as well. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Oh my god. Ow! HP infinite. How I'm going to... Kindness and hope. I will summon the Underling. You approach the gates of the Overlord's castle. The Underlings is on guard duty, as you expected. They call out to you. The other demon guard is sound asleep. Hey! You're a pretty weird looking intruder. What do you want? You explain that no, you are not an intruder, although you are definitely intruding into their story right now. You tell the Underling you have come to save them from tragedy. Okay, try saving me from boredom first. I hate this job. The Underling snickers. You ask what kind of job they'd rather have. It would be best if I didn't have to work at all. I just want a carefree life, and never get bossed around or pick on. You think of the Underling's friend, who had bullied them into assassination plot only to betray them in the end. If they keep the better company, maybe they wouldn't feel so restless. The true end for the Underling suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change their fate. So there is a way to even work and be fun? Sounds fake! But I will tag along with you just in case. The Underling will now fight alongside you. Wait, what the fuck? You didn't say anything about the boss battle! The Underling, You must be desperate to call us such an unreliable ally. Huh? If I beat this guy up, all my problems will be over? Oh, but it won't be that easy. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Oh god, ow! Summon the Overlord! You enter the Overlord's room, relieved to see the fire contained to the torches of the walls. When you close the doors behind you, the Overlord rises from her slumber. Who are you? Have you come to reside on my castle and serve me? You explain that no, you are not here to serve her. It's more likely you have come to her to do her a favor. You ask why she spends all day sleeping instead of commanding her demon army. She looks in response. Many of my underlings certainly think I should be more aggressive with humans, like my father before me. His quest for revenge was endless and self-perpetuating. There is a reason I had to destroy him. You can't help but think it's a little late in the game to be getting some new backstory. I have no interest in waging war on the humans. I merely wish to be left alone, to live a peaceful, indulgent life in my castle. You realize she must actually be very lonely, only surrounded by soldiers instead of friends. No wonder she gets so attached to the maiden. The true end for the Overlord suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. My own attempts at peace have been rather imperfect. If you're offered a solution, then very well, I will follow you. The Overlord will now fight alongside you. Oh my god, this game is so amazing! Wow! I see. So this is tragedy. Ah, you have brought the Overlord. I don't stand a chance now. You have prevented me from attending peace for long enough. Prepare to die. I hope you are prepared to face your death as well. Tragedy attacked with a terrible fate. Ow! Now that the whole party is here, can you solve my final puzzle? Which combination of behaviors will open the path to your true ending? Show me! Oh! Willpower. Your reign of terror is here, Tragedy. I refuse to give in. The hero uses his willpower to overcome tragedy. Tragedy is reeling. Then is hope. Our true ending do exist. They simply must. The maiden hopes with all her heart to overcome tragedy. Tragedy is reeling. Tennessee. Knock me down and I will come back stronger. The underling used the tenacity to overcome tragedy. Tragedy is reeling. Ambition. I will reach my true ending with my own power. The overlord used her ambition nature to overcome tragedy. This is it. With everyone's hearts united, you take aim towards your best possible futures. You unleash one final attack to destroy tragedy once and for all. Yes, I read your letters, Tragedy. I know what you're up to. You actually don't want to be Tragedy. You have done it. You have managed to defeat me. A tragic ending for tragedy itself. I love it. I must thank you all for fulfilling your roles perfectly. Thank you, hero. Staring the hero asks himself. Thank you, maiden. Staring maiden asks herself. Thank you, underling. Staring underling asks themselves. Thank you, overlord. Staring overlord asks herself. Enough of this nonsense. We defeat you, so die already. Don't worry. I will be making my exit shortly. Written and produced by Tragedy. Directed by you. Finally, thank you most of all. We couldn't have made it here without you. Yes, my bad end theater did contain a truly good ending after all. I apologize for antagonizing you for so long. I wanted to deliver a satisfying story. Was I able to do it? I wonder. I'm satisfied. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Happy endings shouldn't always come easy. Reality is not so kind. But you have earned this one. Here's your true ending. Aww. Aww. You have become a tailor. Story, art, and music, obviously, by the one and only Nom Nom Nami. Look at the underling. Oh. Oh, that's a beautiful couple. Yes. Ah, this game has been beautiful. Oh, Tragedy. So sorry that your loved one wasn't there. Supported by patrons. These guys are the true heroes of the story. Oh, so we were the couple of suffering, of tragedy. Your true end. Oh, something's missing. What thing? Tragedy. Hello. Oh, you are still here? The curtain has closed for the final time. I'm shutting down my theater. There are no more tragedies left for me to tell after all. There is one more. Me. You'd like to know why I started this theater? Because I'm obsessed with bad endings, of course. Remove the mask. You gently raise your fingers to the cracks in this mask. Piece by piece, it falls apart into your hands, revealing... Oh, my true love! I should have warned you. This might affect what you think of my stories. You can't help but compare my face to the maiden's. I'm not her, but it's not like she isn't me, necessarily. That's how it is with fiction. Would you like to hear not another ending, but the truth? Tell me. Alright, one last story. You may already know this, but it doesn't have a happy ending. First, I will set the stage. In this world, there are no such things as demons, or even heroes, really. There was a girl eager to set out to fulfill some sort of destiny. That part was true. She met someone, another girl. A running theme, isn't it? The maiden and the overlord. The two were inseparable, and for a time, everything was just wonderful. But their families, the communities they come from, neither would approve of their relationship. That is the reality for many. This pair was no different. Despite their best efforts, the world was intended on pulling them apart. We used to like the types of stories where love conquers all. Where the strength of your love will put you through any hardship, and everything is okay in the end. I lost her. And then I started this theater. But this story... Huh? Oh, I was hoping to find you. It's you! It's been so long. I thought I'd never see you again. You always think of the worst endings. I wasn't about to give up just because things got difficult. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner? I feel like such a fool. I could say the same to you. Oh, you knew I could never resist giving your stories a happy ending. So of course I will be drawn to a place like this. Yes, but I didn't think it would actually work. Sometimes everything does turn out okay in the end. Thank you for reminding me of that. I love you. I love you too. I love you too. Aww. Now, truly, everyone can live happily ever after. Tragedies end. Oh, that was so wholesome. Blood and Theater is closed. Ladies and gentlemen, this was an amazing story. Beautiful tale, beautifully crafted. It's done of Nami. She's always so good with stories. She's always so freaking good. Well, this is all the time I have for today. Thank you very much everybody for watching. I hope you had a blast. I was the Lost Chevalier, signing out. Bye bye.